What is going on, everybody? We are live. So today we will be but watching the U.S. Open. We have Novak Djokovic himself, and we have him against we have it against Holger Rune, and it's just the greatest match so far. I'm very happy about it. Um, so Djokovic won the first set 6-1. Holger Rune won the second set 7-6, and then Djokovic is up 4-1 in the third. So it looks like Djokovic is up right now and probably going to take that third. But we're aiming for for going to it. We're aiming for it. We're aiming. I want Holger Rune to win. I really want Holger Rune to win. And that's my. So yeah, guys. It's currently not. Do we have anybody? We do have one person. So make sure to chat and enjoy. Just to go in there, and I'm sending some text to a few guys, just tell them to join, come through. And most of this in the U.S. Open action over there. So let's look at some U.S. Open stats, and I don't think it'll be too hard just to see that, because just U.S. Open stats. So these are tickets, so I don't need tickets. So let's look for some U.S. Open. Holger Rune versus Novak. Let's look at some match stats while we're waiting, and I just want to make sure it hasn't started. That Holger Rune is getting it. Sorry. Oh my god. Guys, let's just exit out of that. So YouTube is not gonna let me show it. I definitely understand. So I'm going to just put it up here, and we're gonna go to. Hopefully we can find this here. Djokovic versus Rune play. Djokovic versus Rune play-by-play. And guys, I cannot show it. It's copyright. I should have thought about that. I didn't. So let's look at Djokovic versus Rune right now. Yeah, so that's loading. So let's look at some odds. So I have it on my phone right now, and I'll just tell you guys the score as we go. Actually, it's over here, conveniently. So right now it's 1-1 in terms of sets, and obviously I told you guys the score already. And it's 40-15 Holger Rune, and today at 7 o'clock before the match, it says who will win, and obviously Djokovic is like the highest like amount, and Djokovic has an 85-ish% chance of winning. And then we have Holger Rune, who has about a 600% chance of winning. So I'm honestly not sure. I'm obviously rooting for Holger Rune to win this. But honestly, I'm okay with whoever. If Djokovic wins, I'm okay, because I guess Holger Rune's supposed to lose, Djokovic is supposed to win. I guess that's how it's supposed to work. So for me, it doesn't really matter for me. Djokovic, like he's been playing pretty well. Holger Rune's been playing well. I mean, he obviously qualified for the tournament. So Djokovic, Holger Rune beat Lacko 4-4, then he beat Kruger 4-1, then he beat Meringue 4-6-4, or in 3. So he had to actually play 3 matches before to actually So I guess for Djokovic, obviously he's playing a guy who just qualified, like I just told you guys, and he didn't really get much rest. Um, so I think in terms of Holger Rune, it'll be exciting just to see what's gonna happen over there. And I'm actually looking right now to see if it's nice and connected. Yes, look. So everything's working out pretty fine on the stream. Um, and like I said before, I know it's tough because I can't really show you guys the actual match itself. It's copyright. I wish I could do it. Probably in Twitch I could, but I don't want to really make a Twitch. I want to just keep doing some tennis improvement stuff. So let's look at some statistics, like actual statistics. And let's look at the first set because obviously Djokovic, went pretty nicely past the first set, and then second set it was kind of a little bit easier for him. So in the first set, Djokovic had more aces than him. Double faults, they actually both had zero, which is really good. In terms of the first serve, they both had pretty good percentages. Djokovic has a 64% first serve percentage, and Holgren is 56. So I think for me, it's probably 60 to 70 is actually a pretty good spot. So Djokovic is good. Holger, it's not like his first serve affected him. For second serves, obviously they both got 100%. For first serve points, though, Djokovic ended up winning more, and then Holger Rune actually got less. So Holger Rune got 56% of his points won on the first serve, and then Djokovic got about he got 79%, which is a lot. Okay. Somebody in the chat, Jack P. Davis Jr., what's the link to watch it free? Well, let's see. So, guys, let's see. So, guys, if you guys are having trouble watching the match, you have to pay money. For me, we have Tennis Channel. I don't watch. They're not really showing it there, and then also they have YouTube TV, which they don't have either. Free. It's money. So, in terms of the problems for some of the guys who are chatting right now, yeah, I can't do anything about that. So we're just gonna go play by play, and that's probably the most easiest way to do it. So for the breakpoint saved. Djokovic he didn't win it because Djokovic actually didn't have any breakpoints on his serve. Am I looking at the wrong person? Because I feel like I'm looking at... No, I'm looking actually fine. So breakpoint saved, Djokovic didn't have any. Holger Rune, Djokovic had 3, and Holger Rune saved 1 of them. And then service games played... obviously Djokovic had more because it was the 7 games. And right now Djokovic obviously first set he dominated in all the major categories. So right now Djokovic is in a position to do pretty well in the match. So let's look at the second set. So obviously what's the score right now? Okay, so 5-2 Djokovic. That's expected. That's what it's supposed to be. So in the second set, Holger Rune did well on his serve. He did well on everything. And right now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Holger Rune looks like he's kind of cramping up a bit. So that's not really looking too good for him. He's squatting down. It's not good at all. Shoot. He's in pain. Yeah, he's in pain. Something with his leg. I think what Holger Rune should do is he should finish this third set out, and then he should just get that medical timeout. But anyways, let's go back to the second set. So for the second set, Djokovic actually did have more aces. Well, it's one. Double faults, actually, Djokovic had five, which is a lot for one set. And for the first serve percentage, both of their serves were lower, actually, but Holger Rune had a higher one. For the second serve percentage, Holger Rune had an 89, which is high. Djokovic actually, yeah, that's 75 is okay for a second serve. I'll be completely honest with you guys. And then first serve points and second serve points, Holger Rune dominated there. And then break points saved. He actually faced two break points, which he did save. And then Djokovic saved one. So they both got broken two times actually, and then they both had 6 service games because it went to yeah. So for the first serve return points, it's kind of so. But Holger Rune barely got some more service points won. So in terms of statistics, I mean it was pretty even. As we speak, Djokovic does have 2 set points. Maybe it's there actually. He has one set point here. But yeah, that's kind of tough for Holger Rune because he got that big injury, and I don't think really he deserves to be injured right now. I'll be honest with you. So third set, it's probably it's actually oh wow, so it's actually pretty good. So in terms of the aces, Djokovic has more, and double faults he does have more, but actually, and same with first serve. So Djokovic is serving well. It looks like because Djokovic has like 75% first serves, and that's a lot. And then second serve, actually, Holger Rune has 0 double faults, which is good. Breakpoint saved. He saved 3 of 4. And it's the end of the third set, just officially. Holger Rune lost at 6-2, and he's getting some medical treatment right now. And Djokovic didn't actually get any break points, so he didn't have to save it. Holger Rune actually did save 3 or 4, which is pretty impressive. So right now we're gonna look into it. So the first set was 26 minutes long, second set was 58 minutes long, and the third was 30 minutes long. So pretty equal, I guess. First and third set, 6-2 and 6-1 are obviously very, very, very similar. So actually, while we're at it, let's look at some of the other matchups, guys. I know it's not really the Djokovic versus Holger Rune, but let's look at some of the other matchups. I think we should look at them, because obviously right now there's some stuff going on there, with the guys. So we're gonna look over Yahoo Sports. Yahoo's a great app, just saying for you guys. So we have Alex de Minaur and Taylor Fritz playing, and they're playing probably in Louis Armstrong, and it's 3-1 de Minaur. So actually de Minaur already broke. Then we have Michael Emer and Jalen Brooksby. So actually, you guys probably know, I did see Michael Emer last weekend. I did post a video of me, with my whole experience with some videos and photos. But I'm probably going to post another one just doing a little analysis on just what strategy that Ivashka used to win. So Brooksby won the first 2 sets, 7-5, 6-2, and then Emer's up 6-5 right now in the third. Sorribes Tormo is actually doing pretty well against Mukova, although she is losing 5-3. She won the first 6-2, and she's been playing well. I believe she beat Ash Barty, which is obviously probably the biggest one in her whole career. And then Podoroska lost the first 6-4, she's up 5-1. And guys, FYI, we're probably going to do probably a good 15 more minutes of the stream, so a good half hour, just for your convenience and for my own convenience. So we have Jack Sock, who beat Nishioka, which is like one of his, I can't really say first, but one of his first wins in a while, in terms of Grand Slams. So Jack Sock, I think he definitely deserves it. So hopefully he can go and have a good tournament himself. And I'm not gonna go over every single one, except for some upsets or some. So there's a lot of drama that happened today. So actually, Struff, John Leonard Struff, lost to somebody from the Netherlands, I believe. I think that's the Netherlands flag. 2-6, 7-6, 4-6, 6-4, 7-5. I keep saying the scores. I always zoom in for you guys right here. That's highlighted. So that was, I didn't watch it, but Struff is one of those guys that's tough to beat. Medvedev ended up beating him in one of the tournaments. So Medvedev obviously knows Ivashka beat him in Winston-Salem. I just think in general Ivashka just played super well. He had a great tournament. So you have to give credit to Ivashka. And Ivashka is a beast. I can talk to you guys more about it. But Ivashka was just hitting powerfully from the baseline, just so confident, serving, grunting. And grunting, I'm going to do a video on grunting because grunting is something that's super important in tennis. You need the energy just to be in the point and just play. So, yeah. With Ivashka, I believe that he beat Sanchigan today. So Shapovalov had a very good opening. Beat Delbonis. It says Del in bonus. Usually it does just say that in one word. But I believe that's just one word. Yeah, I don't know about that. But an upset already on day 2. Mckenzie Mcdonald beat David Goffin. 6-2, 7-5, 6-3. So Mckenzie Mcdonald, I haven't really seen him play personally, but I've watched him play against Medvedev a lot. He's just I watched him in the City Open where he did a very good tournament. Not live, just watched. He's a very strong player, very consistent. He has his forehand, I think, is his best shot, and something that all these ATP players have in common is their serve. So Karatsev actually won against Munar, that was probably a good match. I was in school because my school already started, so I can't really do much. Muschetti, after losing the first set 7-6, he came back and won the next 3, which is good. Nishikori got a good win. Hurkacz got a good win. Seppi beat Fusovic. So guys, I watched the end of this match because as soon as the 5th set happened, I just finished school. So Seppi, it was all around. But guys, you guys probably have seen this already on the internet, but it was 15-13 in the final set tiebreaker. And that's just the craziest thing ever. That was so hard to watch because they were both making these mistakes from the baseline. And it was very tough. I just think it was tough for both guys. And Seppi got the win. Fusovic, I love Fusovic. He's just so content. Like he's just on the court, good attitude on the court, just going for everything. And guys, just an update on the Holger Rune matchup. Holger Rune, he's cramping. He's playing right now. It's 4th set. It's 1-0, 15-30, 15-40. Now he has 2 break points. And Holger Rune is cramping up. He's frustrated. So I feel bad for Holger Rune for sure. That's terrible. Guys, just give credit to Holger Rune. Holger Rune's so young. He's going through this right now. I don't even know what what's cramping from him. If it's his legs or something else. It looks like it's his legs because he can barely walk. And even when he wins the points, he's like limping. He was limping actually after the 2nd set, so that kind of got me thinking. But anyways, Vasek Pospisil will beat Fognini in a 5th set. I didn't watch it, but I just saw the update at the end. That was crazy. That was such a good ending. I'm Canadian, so I'm very happy that somebody from my roots won. Bublik actually is the 31st seed. I actually did not know that. And he won 6-0, 4-6, 6-2, 6-1, which is a very good score, especially for him. Basilashvili, he beat Korda. Korda retired. Sinner won. Lloyd Harris beat Kachanov, which is an upset for sure, considering the fact that Kachanov was seeded. Lloyd Harris, he had a little bit of a breakout in Dubai. Made it to the final, lost to Karatsev. Alexander Zverev and Sam Querrey played, and Zverev won, Berrettini won, Opelka won, Monfils won. Um, yeah, two upsets at the very bottom here. We have Ote, who beats Sonego 6-7, 7-5, 7-6, 7-6. It's so funny because I didn't, out of these people, I mean, to be fair, Ote is tall. If you guys don't know who he is, probably none of you guys know who he is. He actually played against Andy Murray in the second round of Wimbledon this year in 2021, which he lost. I believe it was a five-setter. I believe that. And then Cressy beat Carreño Busta, so I watched that match a little bit in the fifth set. Cressy, he looked like one of those big servers to me. And Carreño Busta just couldn't do anything about the serves. He couldn't return it. I mean, Carreño Busta was holding his own serve, and the tiebreaker, he just couldn't do anything about it. So for men's singles, that's about it. There's a few upsets on day 2 or day 3. Day 2. Yeah. And then women's singles. There were some upsets, but not really. As you guys are looking right now. I mean, yeah, everybody looks like they won. There's actually some matches that I don't know what this is, because I think that's probably for later. I think I see all the seeded players. Pavlichenko won. Kristina Pushko, who was actually Karolina Pushkova's sister, won. Ash Barty won. Bencic won. Kudermetova lost to Cersei, but Kudermetova, I mean, she's 29th seed and all, which is what it's supposed to be. But I'm kind of confused by that, because I don't know her very well. But Davis, Doi, who would say was playing at 12 a.m. I don't believe any of this, but Andreescu's playing tonight after the Djokovic match. Actually, I actually could stay awake because it's probably gonna be 3-0. I feel so bad for Holger Rune, guys, but anyways, yeah. So for women's singles and men's singles, it looks like everybody's there, and we can look at the tournament schedule because obviously we can't really watch the Holger Rune match. Maybe I'm behind. Yeah, 3-0. Yeah. And I feel terrible for Holger Rune. Rune played very well in his challengers. I follow him on Instagram, so I've seen a lot of the challenges that he's played in, and it's been a big success. I mean, I think he won actually. I believe he won a challenger, and then he actually practiced with Novak, and won. And I think it was a couple of months ago actually. I think it was before one of his challengers, or maybe it was sometime before the French Open. So yeah, that's my opinion on it. So let's go and let's look at some tournament schedule. Let's not look at the tournament schedule. Well, actually, let's look at it right here. As you guys see right here in the corner. So we have, we'll put it right here in the center. So Tsitsipas is playing against Adrian Marino. Adrian Marino, as you guys know, almost beat Roger Federer. And well, then maybe if it wasn't for his little fall there, he would have beaten him. Diego Schwartzman is playing Kevin Anderson. Now, that match I'm curious about. Even though Diego is the 11th seed, he's supposed to prevail. Kevin Anderson is huge. He's like 6'7", I believe, 6'6". Diego is like 5'7", I think. So I think that it's going to be a very tight match, and that Kevin Anderson will come out, have his big serve, and hopefully he can take advantage of Diego. I believe that either one can win. It just depends on how they play, how Kevin Anderson serves, how Diego returns, and obviously he's a good mover, so that'll be tough for him. Tiafoe's playing against Peja. I don't know too much about Peja, but Tiafoe obviously I know, very, very talented guy. And then Medvedev is playing against Kopfer. So Kopfer, I mean, he's been there on tour. In 2019 U.S. Open, he actually played very well. He beat Basidis Vidi. He beat some other guys in there. Coco Gauff is playing Sloane Stephens. Now, that's a big one. Sloane Stephens, obviously, 2017 U.S. Open champion. Coco Gauff, obviously, the rising fame. She's 17. She's the 21st seed. It's just crazy on how she's succeeding on the tour right now. And hopefully, I think she'll be future number one. I have no doubt. And Krejcikova is playing. Krejcikova got that French Open win. and she is now, at the level that she is. So I think we're doing very well right now. Um, Let me know in the comments. I keep saying that, but let me know in the comments what you guys think about the first stream. I definitely appreciate the support. We have about 50 to 100 people, I believe, right now, that have viewed it. So I'm very happy about that, especially in 20 however minutes we're in. Um, so right now, Holgerun is still cramping. I mean, it's 3:30 all. I can't really show you guys because I'm gonna get some not a copyright strike, but just a warning, and I don't want to get that. My last channel was terminated by copyright, and I don't believe, I don't understand how. Um, so right now, Djokovic has another break point, and it looks like it's gonna be 4-all, 4-0, excuse me. Um, so in terms of Holger Rune, I feel terrible because I think if Holger Rune is not injured, he would have beaten him, and I think right now it's two-way at 4-0 Djokovic. Djokovic has so much momentum, and Djokovic is not even like doing anything special to beat him. Holger Rune is cramping after every point. He's like going down. So I feel terrible for the guy. Um, and I don't think it's because of the long match. I have to say, I don't think it's because of the long match. Um, I mean, it's been 2 hours, I believe, something like that. I can probably check right here. Yeah, so it's like an hour and 55. Yeah, it's not even 2 hours. And I don't think he's cramping because of it. Because if he was cramping because of an hour 55, then there's obviously something wrong with him. There's no way that he hasn't, played it, what a 2 hour 55 minute match. Um, and yeah, and make sure to comment down below who your favorite tennis player is. For the Olympics, for actually the Challenger, this is the one that he won. I don't know any of these people, but I remember that he played, I believe that it was in July. I believe that it was in July. And he went and lost to Casper Ruud 0-2. So especially after seeing that tactic, I was like, there's no way he's gonna come close with Novak, right? I mean, he got a set out of him, which nobody thought he would. I think you guys have to admit, for the past however many years, he's had this. Djokovic has had these obviously easy first rounds. I think he's just playing qualifiers most of the time. So Djokovic has obviously had a little bit of an edge, especially since it's the first seed. If you guys want to ask me, in my opinion, I don't know who's gonna win the U.S. Open. My favorite player is Roger Federer. He's just been my favorite player forever. Obviously, he's not competing. So for Daniil Medvedev, that's my guy. I want him to win. I've always liked him, just a little bit. I've never had a big fond for him. But I think that Medvedev will win. For Djokovic, I don't know, because it depends. Because Djokovic obviously played this match, but it's not like he, had a humongous challenge. He's currently up 5-0 and it's over. Djokovic won. But in turn, yeah, it's kind of, especially with the drama that he's been facing in the Olympics, where he didn't really succeed the way he wanted to. He was able to win Wimbledon, but didn't exactly, come and, he didn't exactly come and perform. So the scoreboard is gonna say 6-1, 6-7, 6-2, 6-0. But in realisticness, I think Holger Rune could have won. I strongly believe it, because after that second set, Holger Rune got so much momentum. He was there, but unfortunately, he got the cramps. The cramps always suck. I've had a couple of them, not during when I've played, but at the very end. We've in my academy, we stretch after every practice, or at least most practices, and I've gotten a cramp while I was stretching. Then I guess you can just hit it like this or something on your knee, and then it just goes away after a while. But you don't hit it too hard, just because. We'll wait till the match is over just so we can kind of make a little conclusion. But make sure let me know what you guys want to see, because I'm very excited. This channel, obviously, I left it alone um, for so long. Um, yeah, I've left this channel forever. Um, so it'll be very tough. Um, yeah, it'll be very tough for Rune. It's gonna be tough for him. I feel terrible. I've probably said it like 20 times on stream, but I feel terrible for Holger because um, he works so hard just to come and cramp up after two sets. Um, it's currently 5-0 and Holger is up 30-11 to serve, and he's definitely still struggling. So I think, obviously, it's gonna be a good handshake. Listen, it's never good to say it's over, but there's no way that you can come back from 5-0, especially against Novak. There's no way Novak's gonna like break down from this at 5-0. And just, guys, make sure to comment down below if you guys want to see, some more lives like this, because here I can, express my opinion when on my actual videos. I write down a script, make sure just to read it a little bit before I do it and just get something along those words. But here I can just state my opinion, repeat a few things, talk about everything. So do you guys like these lives where I go on, I do some live statistics, actually do the live matches, or do you guys like the videos where I go after the matches, after the tournaments, I analyze it, give you guys some tips or just my lessons in general? Or do you guys want me to do something like this again, where I don't even have to just analyze the match. I can analyze the match while talking to you guys, and I can give you guys some tips right after about something that I've noticed. So Djokovic's up 5-1 30-love. This will be a really cool handshake. Obviously, Djokovic and Rune are friends. They train together, like I said before. Djokovic has one. It just says on the thing right now. Yeah, Djokovic has one. He beat Holger. Thank God there's no celebration by Djokovic. Yeah. Yeah, they had a pretty nice. Yeah, I feel bad, man. Djokovic is showing some good respect there. Not going out to just like celebrate or anything, just sitting back. He shook his hand, went to the umpire, and just sat back down and rested. I mean, that's true respect. From Novak to, to Holger. So, Novak, I feel good for Novak. He's doing something that not many people would do for somebody. So yeah, guys, I think that will probably conclude the stream. So, obviously, the stream was all around. Like, I think it was pretty good. Guys, let me know. Let me know about the stream in general. What you guys thought about it, because I always love doing these type of things for you guys. So yeah, make sure to for sure like the video. Make sure to subscribe to Tennis Improvement, because we have plenty of videos coming for you guys. It's even though it's the school year for most kids, every weekend make sure to tune in. I'm not gonna be posting every weekend, but I'll try my very best to post once a week or go on stream once a week, especially now from now till November, the ATP Tour has so many matches going on. So in terms of the U.S. Open, I'll try to even go on tomorrow maybe. Every single day, just go on during the night session and just give you guys a little recap on the matches, analyze them, and give my opinion. So guys, thank you guys so much. Make sure to like today's video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for future videos. Turn on the post notification button to get notified when I post a video. And with that being said, everybody, I'll see you guys next time.